when President Mandela was in town. And he was down in downtown Seattle. And my husband and I were very excited. We wanted to get an opportunity to meet him somehow. And so, because my husband played in the NFL, was one of the benefits. He went and he asked, can we, get into the private event and try to meet him? And so somehow they got us tickets, and so we were very excited. So we dressed up, and I went and bought a dress. And it was this red, long, formal gown, and it was probably the first formal gown I really ever bought. And so I was very excited. My husband got a tuxedo, and he had his tie on, and so we show up, and there was nobody dressed up. And most people were, Seattle. I was thinking, okay, we're about to meet a former president, and, we need to look our best. But people were wearing Seattle attire, and they were, just in casual clothes. And then I hear the snickering as we're walking. Do they think they're in a prom or something, or going to the prom? And people joking around. So finally we're like, okay, put it aside. We get into this private reception, and you have to wait a long line to meet him and shake his hand and get a picture taken. And so what I do is I was eating in line, and then I threw my napkin on the table, and then I ran back in line, and then all of a sudden in the corner of my eye I see these huge flames coming up on the table. And I was like, that table's on fire. Who did that? And I'm like, oh my goodness, and it's about this. And I realized I threw my napkin on the candle. And so then I run over, and I'm trying to put it out. And I'm like, okay, so I'm making the scene. So put the fire out, and further in line, I get up to the top, and to finally meet him. And because we were serving at Hope at the time, they gave us a gift to give him to thank him for his service. So we brought this gift up, and we're about to hand him. Well, then the Secret Service and the FBI come and just try to grab us because we were about to hand this gift. And of course, you don't just hand things to former presidents without getting it checked out. Maybe some of you know that. I didn't know that. So the FBI, grabs us and takes it away from us. And then finally, Nelson Mandela looks up and he grabs Mac and he says, "Who are you?" And Mackie says, "I'm Mac." So I say all that is because to share the moral of the story is I've ended up in a lot of cool places, but I've really never belonged there. So that's a little bit what I want to share today. I was kind of nervous to talk about big dreams because with big dreams, that's a sensitive subject because probably most of us in here have had dreams crushed, or we've really faced a lot of disappointment, or we've tried hard for something and never received it, or we prayed a lot for something and it never got answered. And so those things can make us feel a little cynical, or we don't really want to hear about other people's success sometimes, or what happens in so-and-so's life. He's not answering my prayer, he's not answering my dreams, and so I was kind of nervous. So I hope I don't offend anybody or say anything that, just triggers something. But if it does, just remember me setting that table on fire.